guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. Firstly, I hope the lighting's okay because I'm in the front bedroom again. I can't film with the window in front of me, obviously because the bed's against the wall. But this was sort of the most convenient place to film today, so I hope it's alright guys, it's not too bad. But anyway, what I wanted to share with you today was some hits and misses that I've had and made. Not so much big fails, but things I've presumed that would work, but haven't. I'll show you what I mean. I bought this LA Girl Pro BB cream. Now, I really like this as a BB cream. It turned out really nice on me. I loved the finish. I loved the longevity. And I loved the colour. I really liked it all together. So I made this mistake before. I thought LA Girl, everything could be great with LA Girl. So I ordered a foundation. Now this is the LA Girl Reflecting Liquid Makeup. Same shade. The shade's okay, maybe a wee bit light, but it looks awful on my skin. The texture looks awful. It's thin, it goes patchy. It doesn't matter if I use my hands or a brush or a beauty blender, it just patches everywhere. So I think the thing is that the secret is just don't presume something, because the BB cream was so nice on me, not just to presume that this was going to be okay as well. Give you another for instance. I love W7. I've never, very rarely have I had a miss with W7. It's one of my favourite budget ranges. Probably my favourite is Makeup Revolution and Wet n Wild, which I can't get. Obviously, it's really hard to get in the UK. But W7's one of my, it's up there on my list. Now I've used the Photo Ready foundation, I've used the Smooth Skin foundation, I have used so many of their foundations and I've always liked them. Sometimes I've made a bit of a mix up with the colour, but the textures and the finish and the longevity have always worked for me. There goes the motorbike now, see, another noise. Anyway, they've always worked for me. So I saw my friend doing this one, advertising, demonstrating, she wasn't advertising, she's demonstrating this one, and it's a W7 Genius. So I thought, oh, that looks nice, because I've seen quite a few of the foundations with the dropper, how you just drop them on the brush or the sponge like that. So I thought, well, I'll try that. It's the same as the LA Girl one on me, girls. It just absolutely, I don't know if it's my skin because it's older, but I always prime, I always prep my skin, always before I put anything on. But it tugged, and when you use a beauty blender and it sort of patches and there's little rings and little holes where you're doing this, it's hard to explain, but it really wasn't right at all. And it looked absolutely beautiful on my friend. It looked fabulous. So you can't tell by make. Another thing I wanted to say, don't presume that something is not going to work for you. Now, everybody talked about on here, it's gone a while, I'm always behind everybody else, about the Revlon Colour Stay foundation, and that it was full coverage and it was great. They did bring one out for dry skin, but the main one everybody seemed to be recommending was the one for the combination oily skin, I think. Anyway, this one. So I got some vouchers for Christmas for Superdrug, so I thought I'm going to try that foundation. just to see what it's like. But I thought, I don't think it's going to work. But I always know with foundations, if it's not right for me, my daughter's got a much nicer skin, obviously, and she has the foundation. So it's never a waste with a similar colour. So that's never a waste for me. So I bought it. Do you know what? It's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. You only need to use a very, very sparing bit. In my eyes, a beauty blender is the best way to put it on. My Real Technique sponge is the best way to put it on. Make sure you blend it well. Good moisturiser underneath. And it's gorgeous. It looks absolutely lovely. I would say it's more kind of a night out or a special occasion foundation, because it is a full coverage foundation. Now, I haven't got a lot of knowledge, honestly, on higher end stuff, I've got to be honest. But I have used Estee Lauder's Double Wear. Now, I find that a little bit thick for me, a little bit heavy. But the Double Wear Light is very nice. I've used that one, also very full coverage, but I've used that and I like that. But I would say if you want a drugstore high street alternative to that, I would definitely give this Revlon a shot. Now you see, I was completely thought I bought this purely because it was a YouTube made me buy it again. I completely bought it because I thought, you know, I've heard so many lovely reviews and I thought, oh, there's got to be something to it. But I meant to pick up, there's another thing I wanted to say. I meant to pick up the dry one. It wasn't until I got home, because I didn't have my glasses with me, and it's a wonder I didn't pick up goodness knows what. I didn't have my glasses, so I ended up picking up the oily one. When I got home, I thought, well, that's not going to be any good for me. It's going to be so dry on my face. But it wasn't. It honestly wasn't. I put my hyaluronic acid underneath and the serum underneath, and it just turned out absolutely gorgeous. So, see, you can't tell. Another one. I've tried setting sprays after setting sprays. Probably the best one I've tried previously is the MYX one for the sheen on the face. You know, it's not the one that makes the matte finish, it's the silky finish. But it still wasn't something I rushed for. I still wasn't happy with it. Yes, it did make my makeup last longer, but it just made me too dry, and round these parts of my face here, my very driest parts, you could really see how dry it was, and it didn't look nice at all. So I kind of gave up on them. Now, for Christmas, I got a lovely big box from my daughter of Makeup Revolution. It had loads of palettes and things in there. Oh, I was so thrilled with it. And in it was a fixing spray and a spray primer. So I thought, well, I would never have bought another one. As I said, I'd totally given up on them. But this was on it. It's the Pro Fix Makeup Fixing Spray by Makeup Revolution. Guys, it's really, really nice. It's now, I would never have bought it in a million years had I not got it in a gift. But it's really nice. It doesn't crinkle on my face. It doesn't, you know, make my face look like it's got a film on or anything like that. It's just really, really nice. So, see, you can't tell. And last thing I wanted to say, liquid lipsticks, liquid matte lipsticks. I've tried a couple. Probably one of the better ones was this one here, which is the Bourjois one, and it's the Rouge lipsticks. I'll list all this again below, exactly what they are and everything that I've shown you. But it's the liquid matte lipsticks. Now, we all know what they're like. Now, on my old lips, it didn't work out at all. And I know a lot of you ladies and a lot of my friends have said, no, that it's no good for us mature ladies. So anyway, I sent for a few things from eBay. And this particular site, and they had different things on offer. I think I got some hair grips and different things, you know. And anyway, they had these liquid lipsticks, and I think it was about £1.50. So I thought, oh, I'll stick it in the basket. Let's have a look. But I didn't have any high hopes, you know. Anyway, there's matte cream, and they're called Pop Feel. And it's this one. And guys, it doesn't grease up. It doesn't dry. I mean, yeah, it dries, but it doesn't dry to that horrible, crispy, sort of move your lips and that all starts cracking. And you know some of those matte lipsticks can look awful. It doesn't do it at all. And it was about £1.50. Honestly, so I'm sure there's other matte lipsticks out there, liquid matte lipsticks that we could wear. But I bought 2 or 3 of them. I was completely put off, and I thought, that's it, never again. So it just goes to show, don't judge so quickly by, you know, because I do that all the time. Oh, that's a load of rubbish, I won't use that no more. But it goes to show, so don't necessarily go by the brand that everything's going to be all right. Or if you try something in a brand that's a failure, think everything's going to be a failure, because that's not necessary either. Also, the type of product. If one matte lipstick doesn't suit you, try another one. If one glossy lipstick or a crayon thing doesn't suit you, and another one might. Don't kind of give up, because I've tended to do that. It's a big mistake that I've made, that is. I've always tended to do that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, really, and the things I've messed up on and not so much. So I'll see you again on Tuesday. I said to you last time, I'm doing quite a bit of shooting at the moment, because I'm going down to see my girls in a couple of weeks. And I want to make sure I can keep it up for you. You know, you get the regular videos and everything. And I'll shoot down there so you can see a bit of me in the south apart from me in the north. It's got to be exciting. Okay, guys, I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a really good weekend. Hope you can be with the ones you love, as I always do. You take care of yourselves. Love you loads.